Hey everyone, in this episode of the Dog Care series, I'm going to be talking to you about feeding your dog, which of course is very important so it can enjoy a nice, long, healthy life with few to no health issues until the very end. Now there are multiple ways to feed your dog, one of which is the common way of dry food or maybe wet food. This is likely what your puppy will be on when it first comes home. Now, I recommend just keeping it on the same food it was on for a good while before making a major switch to homemade or raw diet. And the reason for this is to prevent upset tummy issues which can generate into rather nasty situations. Now, if you go the route of kibble, I highly recommend doing your research as to what's good and bad for a dog and not get kibble that is full of poor ingredients. And one sure way of knowing this is go by the price of the food. If it's super inexpensive, then it's very likely full of rather unsavory ingredients that's not going to be good for the health of your dog. So what I recommend you do is to buy food, dry food that is, that is about $1.50 per pound, or give or take. You certainly don't need to spend excessively with food that is $3 or $4 a pound, because that's just a necessary expense. What I give my puppy, who just turned 6 months old, is Pure Balance Salmon and Pea Recipe. It's a little under $1.40 for, I believe, a 24-pound bag. And it is definitely better than the super inexpensive stuff that's around 50 cents or less per pound. However, right now, she's in a transition from that to homemade, which is what she'll be on for life. If you go homemade, then again, do your research as to what is good and bad for a dog to have. And when you do homemade, you can have every recipe full of ingredients that are only good. You can see many of my recipes I've done for food as well as treats at the Canine Chef, and there's a link to that channel in the description below. You can also go the route of raw food, some people do, which I personally am not comfortable doing because of health risk, but nonetheless there are reports that it is a very healthy way to go, and that is when you have everything you give your dog raw. Bones are safe to feed raw, but they can be somewhat of a risk if you actually cook them because they are more likely to splinter. So if you choose raw, make sure that you're feeding good quality raw meats and bones to your dog to prevent health issues for it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Dog Care, and I thank you for watching and for subscribing. If you liked it, please give it a like and share it with everyone. Have a good day, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.